Hey guys, so in this video I'll explain why I always use the mystery shop talent from the mage emblem instead of the other two. The other two mage talents provide a little bit of extra damage or mana regeneration, but you can cover these areas by just getting the items earlier, which is what the mystery shop talent does. You can buy the items at 90% of the original price. That means a 10% discount. So the sooner you get more items, the more damage you will deal, which will be much better than relying on those two other talents that have a relatively long cooldown and can be wasted when you're clearing the minion waves. Also, if you quickly do the math and add up all the items for the final composition, that's roughly more than 11,000 gold, which means you will receive a guaranteed 1100 gold completely for free every time you use this talent from the mage emblem. That's a lot of free gold. Anyway, in this game I will be using Pharsa as a support, and I will show you how fast she can farm her items thanks to this amazing mystery shop talent. I'm telling Lolita to follow me, because if we leave Harif alone in the jungle, she can farm me faster. Something that I explained in my previous video, which I talk about how to play this update more efficiently. For those who haven't seen it yet, I will leave the video link in the description. I will recommend leveling up her first skill first, so you can stun the target and potentially get a first blood. Here, I'm just going to use my skills on the jungle monster and leave Harry to take it by himself. Remember, the more heroes are around the jungle monster, the less damage they will receive. In this case, it would have been nice if Lolita had followed me so we can get in the bottom lane instead. But since she didn't follow me, I couldn't really go gang by myself.
Nothing will stop my justice.
Here, it will have been the perfect opportunity to gank the bottom lane, but nobody is really following me.
The higher you fly, the more you see.
You probably are thinking that I'm just wasting my time here. She will never listen to me. But like I've said many times in my other videos, it's always worth giving a try. It's a slim chance, but it's better to try and fail than not trying at all. That's how I got rejected many times. Crying emoji face. Wait a moment, are you seeing this? Lolita actually listened and now is following me around. As long as you keep trying and never give up, you will find the one. Wait, I think I'm working on the wrong video. Sorry.
Nothing will stop my justice.
The reason why it's better for Lolita to follow me around than sticking with Harif is because in the early game, he's just going to spend time farming the jungle. So as a support and tank, we should try to gank and put more pressure on the enemies instead.
Oh, how close. An ally has been slain. I am driven by revenge. Launch attack. Request backup. Initiate retreat.
I swear I used Flame Shot here. It should have been a double kill. Now that Lolita is following me around, we can do so much more in the game.
God, let us spread our wings. Killing spree. Stop my justice. The higher you
Sorry Lolita, I thought Leormo was going to retreat and dash back. Look at that, at minute 338 I was able to complete Clock of Destiny. That's extremely fast, and the mystery shop talent play a huge role.
My goal is the killing spree.
Since my ultimate is on cooldown, I will play more passively and wait for the right timing to engage again.
Nothing can stop my
Team destroyed a turret. Launch attack. Launch attack.
You don't know who
Remember, try to stay as close to Lancelot as possible when he's about to use his second skill. This way you'll minimize his damage by a lot.
An enemy has been slain.
God, let us spread our wings.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Monster kill. Your team destroyed a turret.
As long as you manage to avoid Lancelot's second skill by staying very close to him, his damage output is not that scary.
Lord resurrecting soon. Launch attack.
God, let our
Initiate retreat.
feel my pain.
Your turret has been destroyed. Legendary.
God, let
Our
us
turret is under attack. Legendary. Legendary.
After you have found the one, now it's time to show that you actually appreciate her and you are grateful to her. Usually Lancelot can kill squishy heroes fairly easily, but if you know his weakness, then it won't be so easy anymore.
Launch attack. Legendary.
Same thing with Leomord. As long as you manage to stun them with her first skill, Farsa is not someone that you can kill that easily. At this point, I think I will have to spend the rest of my life with this Lolita. And it all started because I didn't give up from the first try.
Legendary. Ally has been slain.
You don't necessarily have to always kill them with her ultimate, but you can use it to scare the enemies away so they cannot defend the turret.
Destroy the turret. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain. Triple kill. Legendary. Ally has been double kill. Thank you. White launch attack. Your team destroyed the turret. Your team destroyed the turret.
feel my pain.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thanks.